Hey, this is Nicholas with the Backyard TARDIS here with some more adventures in locksmithing. This time I'm going to continue with talking about my different dealings with law enforcement. This one with the sheriff over in Yuba County. And so we came up to a house, and this kind of shows that the sheriff really only cares about what he's there to do. And he's not, when they're doing evictions, they're not really trying to jam people up. It's a public service that they provide to make sure that this necessary dealing between the landlord and all that is carried out. And in this one, we had a gentleman he was growing pot in his backyard illegally. It was a tract home, whole backyard full of pot. And he knew the sheriff was coming that day to evict him. Now, because they had situations where people were attacking the sheriff a few years back, they no longer post the time the sheriff is going to show up. So you just know the date, and then it'll be sometime after 7 a.m. And so, you know, this guy's in a frantic hurry. He pulls all the pot up, and he puts it in a big pile in the backyard and lights it on fire. That's right. He created a bonfire. Now, he's in a housing tract 3 blocks from a middle school. And he lights a giant pot bonfire. Now, when the sheriff showed up, the sheriff got pretty upset. And rightfully so. He's like, you know, my job is to make sure that you leave. I'm not here looking to arrest you. That's not my job. I need to be able to get to my next appointment. But you've gone and endangered the public. You've gone and did this. There's people driving that are getting high off of this being in the air. People in their homes that might have an adverse effect to this. And you're basically intoxicating or exposing them to it without their permission. And so he's like, you know, don't do that. And that's the truth. Unless they give a reason to, oftentimes they're not looking to, you know, they're not going to sit there and examine your house and go, oh no, that's not legal. They're not there necessarily to get you. They're there to make sure that the whole process of change of the right to be in that house switches over smoothly and safely. And so it was just a funny thing. But then leaving that job, I am such a weak one when it comes to stuff like this. I get secondhand high. No, it's something I have to really watch for on this job, because more and more, now that it's legal in California, it's something that I run into. And we're going to have, in a future week, I'm going to do a series of funny stories of dealing with that. But I went and spent my entire week's lunch money at the 7-Eleven and just completely bought a bunch of munchies and just kind of sat down, had lunch, had to be late to my next appointment to deal with that, because boy, what an effect that had. So it definitely, you know, don't do that. Don't say that. But it was just another fun experience and memorable eviction. Most of them go by nothing real exciting, but that one really stuck out to me. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day, and I will talk to you next time.